all the Algo fam. I missed you. It's been a day. And guess what? We're still a day late and an Algo short because this is yesterday's Algorand news. I am, of course, the real Monty Allen, and I am your crypto nerd. And you should hit hashtag algonews right after you hit subscribe and like and hit that bell notification over here. But if you do that in Twitter, hashtag algonews, there's a good chance I'll find you and put you in tomorrow's news story. But let's talk about today's stuff. So look at this. I want you right now, hit pause on this video and go follow at Algo Gang Origin. Hit follow at Algo Gang Origin. We're going to talk about them in just a few minutes. First up, we've got some news. So I like that we've got this new accelerator, and well, really, we got $1 billion just in the Algorand, like accelerators and investments and encouragement for the community, financial encouragement by some big time investors to like expand and get things going. So anyway, EXA Finance is one of these companies that has taken advantage of this. Now, I encouraged folks. They actually extended the deadline to submit your project to the Miami Accelerator. So the accelerator by Borderless Cap and Draper. So this combination had a lot of money to spend. They set aside a whole bunch of money, and EXA took advantage of this. Now, let's go look at EXA. So EXA finances peer-to-peer multi-asset exchange for fungible and nungible tokens, NFTs. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, like, what the F is a fungible token? Well, fungible tokens are just your normal tokens, ladies and germs. So if it's fungible, it means it's exchangeable easily for like products. So an algo or yldy is easily exchanged for another yldy. So fungible tokens are just normal tokens. Don't get all bunched up there because we're using fancy crypto language. But when we go to the website here, here's what we see. So they've got some cool stuff here. We got Algorand, Borderless Capital, Draper, okay. And they're talking about we saw all this. Okay, crypto, what's going on? Well, why EXA? Exchange up to 3 assets at once. Uh-oh. Hey, you guys got to go fix your typo over here. Securely? Don't be cruel. You want to be securely traded, though, with no intermediary, right? So peer-to-peer. FTs and NFTs, carbon friendly. All right, that's cool. So in FTs, they're just using the language a little different. But this right here, multi-asset exchange up to 3 assets at once, that to me is really appealing. So I've worked a couple of deals over the last couple of days where I'm trading an NFT, here's some algo, and maybe I'm trading 2 NFTs for 1. Or you give me 1 FT, I give you 1 FT and some algo, or yldy in this case. So I've definitely worked out some swaps. If you haven't checked out like the yldy swap Telegram channel, go check it out. There's some cool exchanges that go on. And or I guess it's not yldy, it's the yldlings swap shop. My bad. So go check it out. But this looks interesting to me. So you can group multiple assets together and make an exchange for some other product, right? So if you see, one of Stitch Bob's Flambeaus, which by the way sold for 15,000 algo today, yesterday, holy smokes, that's ridiculous. I didn't win the algo staking reward, so I will not be buying a Flambeau apparently. I was like 46,000 algos short today, apparently. But you know what? Like good for him. Anyway, I digress. So if you wanted to purchase a Stitch Bob creation, then you could offer a boatload of yldy, and you could offer an algo bot and an algoana and something else, and then you can maybe work out an exchange. And I like that, putting together like a basket of items. It's like a real swap shop, right? You're like in real life, like if you go to a swap shop, you're kind of wheeling and dealing. It's not just straight up cash for products. You want to barter, you want to trade, and this offers that. To me, that's the most exciting thing here. They're also talking about bridges, assets from other chains. That's cool. They've got a wallet, but this is decentralized, so like it's peer-to-peer, I think. So hopefully you hold your keys. They've got a roadmap here. and it's not really going to get released until Q2 of 2022. So we're talking about like next summer. Meet the team. These guys appear to be operating out of, I think, Paris. Now, 2022. Now, when you release something like this, I worry that somebody else is going to beat you to market and really kind of steal your thunder. It's a great idea. I love it, but is a current exchange going to incorporate something like this, or one it's already closer to being, on the market? So we've got Tiny Man, we got ALGO, I think is going to do something soon. We got the Reach exchange. So I don't know if these guys are going to move fast enough for adoption. And when you think about adoption, think about okay, what exchanges do you use right now to onboard? You probably are using the same one you've used for quite a while. People get in a rut. I use Coinbase to onboard my fiat. And then, I used Mexi, but I was forced to use Mexi to get some yldy. So now I'm comfortable with Coinbase and Mexi. All right. And some people, maybe you're Kraken, maybe you're Binance, right? A lot of people at Binance. I'm in Texas, so I can't use Binance, but I did previously, right? So in 2017, I was all about the Binance, and then I had to switch over. So, and the point is, people don't like switching over, so you're going to have to force people or give people a big enough incentive to switch over. And it could be, if nobody else has done it, this feature where you're able to exchange some NFTs on there, that might be able to centralize where we go. So if you could work all of your NFTs and manage your crypto wallets kind of like in one location, exchanges, and it was easy to do, I don't know, maybe it would work. But I don't know. I just worry about the timing of these. And now that idea is out there, somebody's going to swipe that idea. And especially now, crypto nerd just threw it out there for everyone. Man. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, I like that you are in the accelerator system. And maybe we'll have you guys on the show here. So next up, FXDX Exchange, Derivatives DEX. So they just made the jump from ETH to ALGO. This is the second project now in, I think, 30 days. Smilecoin made that jump about 30 days ago. At least that's when they publicized it, something along those lines. And now FXDX has made that change. I don't know of any other projects besides those two offhand that has made that change. Now, they were working with ETH. They were working on layer 2, so gas wasn't really the issue. But they did have some contact over at Borderless. And I think that they just liked the focus that we've got on the financial applications, the future fi. And we've got quite a bit of finance focus going on right now, especially that DeFi area. And not just DeFi, by the way. There's real estate finance going on. There is a lot of peer-to-peer stuff, and there's centralized and decentralized finance action taking place on the ALGO blockchain right now at high levels, folks, high levels. Some of it's behind the scenes still. Some of it I've talked to folks about, and it is real. And this, people are taking notice. Now, it used to be that people thought that they were locked into a larger blockchain with a larger audience like ETH, so that they had other dApps that would interact. And now it seems like Algorand is picking up enough steam where developers can think and look at this, and the developers who wanted to work with Algorand anyway are saying, hey, let's talk to the money folks and tell them we can make it work on Algorand. Look at the audience growth. The other day, I think Algorand actually had more transactions than ETH. I think it was Algorand family, Algo fam. Michael Jordan put that up. Michael Jordan? Did I say that right? So we had more transactions than ETH did, and the Algorand, the ecosystem is growing by leaps and bounds. It is pretty significant. Anyway, we go to their website. I don't know. I hate these little mouse things that the funny mouse where the icon chases you around. Anyway, they still have some information on here, and their IDO is coming. But when you go to this, it still talks about all of their ETH. They literally just made the decision, I think. So I would not recommend you go check out their website. It's not algo friendly yet. So sit tight for a little while. All right. In other news, question of the day: who are some of your favorite crypto influencers and why? Why, thank you at Rad Dad Mets fan Governor, I go with ALGO because this guy said he likes working with watching at Real Monty Allen. Your personal favorite, so you get a shout out just for that. So hey, I appreciate you too. I appreciate you watching and putting up with me occasionally singing and doing some crazy stuff at the beginning of these videos. So there you go. Now earlier we talked about algo decks. And you know what? Like Alex Strafonis put out a tweet. It's like, hey, some people think this is a dead project. They might be shocked once it completes its audit, goes to mainnet, and might even become a publicly listed company. Might even become a publicly listed, like, number one, I don't know if you're allowed to like say stuff like that, like forward-facing statements when you're about to go public. But like he has been vocal on Twitter again about moving forward. So clearly, like Alex is all in, and he's been trucking. So props out to the guy because like clearly the guy's a workaholic. He's all in. He's waking up early. He's tweeting late at night. He's clearly singularly focused on making sure that AlgoDex official comes through in some way, shape, or form. I know the other guys. I wish them all well. I've had some communication. They're working on other projects. And, you know, I don't even know why we're talking about the fact that some of the team left. Like, everybody's just got their own projects now and moving on. Like us, moving on. All right. Go check out my guys over at Algorand Radio. There is an NFT of a song that we are trying to, like, put out there to put as a... I don't know, like a test, like a demo to prove to some folks with money, quite frankly. So between you, me, and the fence post, we got to sell some of these NFTs so we can show to the guys with money that this is a viable product. I do know that they've got the website algorand.io on reserve. The website is being worked on right now, and that is a real project. Was that like too noisy? I don't know. That is a real project that is could get off the ground. Now it's not like Opulus. Now Opulus is going to sell royalties like down the road, but if you want to DeFi that, like you need some kind of a history. They want to know like what your projected earnings are going to be, and then they'll lend against those projected earnings. Radio algorad.io, is that just Algo Radio? I don't know. Is wants to work with folks who want to get out demos and maybe sell to their friends and family in NFTs and maybe get some breakthroughs. Like, but I don't think that NFTs are going to be the the viral hit that gets them on the radio. But I think it's a cool way to publish their work and get out there, and it's maybe kind of a novelty thing. I could be wrong. I mean, I could just blow up. Like, I don't know. Algorad.io could be like the next Spotify. Maybe you just start renting playlists in Algo, and everybody's got an Algo wallet and they're listening to music. That would be awesome too. But in the meantime, we need some of these guys to spend money on the project and invest resources. So go buy some of these NFTs. There's 13 of them left. So go check it out. I'll put the link in the description as always. Speaking of favorite NFTs, check it out. We got Alien Pride NFTs collection. He put out this one, which is sweet. Alarian Chronicles #1. You are sold out in 3 minutes, and I think it sold for like 300 algo, something along those lines. But it's awesome. Check it out. The stagnant version, this one looks sweet. This one over here just looks like all right, that's boring now. I think it's available for 20 algos, which is a sweet spot to like enter into some of this artwork for Alien Pride art. Really, really gifted artist. He does these cool variants as well. And you know what? Like, I love the collectible nature, but I also love the variants. And I think that's what we like about things like the Algoana project and Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? So that they swap out different variables and accessories. Algobots has the same kind of thing. It's the same, something we're familiar with, but just a little bit different, and we love those variants, right? Like, I mean, we like it when they change the shirt, when they slap on a crypto nerd shirt there. Like, that's cool to us. So it's familiar but new. Anyway, speaking of alien art, guess what? So Alien Pride Art is also the artist behind Algo Gang Original. You remember when I talked about that at the very beginning? Like, I just brought it all the way back around, didn't I? Actually, what I did was I started on the wrong tab, but you know what? That's okay. Don't judge. So, Be More Seymour, aka Darren, and I are going to be talking about this and meeting with the community, September 19th at 11 a.m. Eastern, 17. So that's like 5 p.m. CET. I think that's Central European time. And they've got some really cool stuff planned. So Be More, See More. Darren is really the mastermind behind all of this. He organized, he reached out to me to help get some publicity and be hosted on the channel. He reached out to Alien Pride Art and you know, was able to gather up those talents. And then he is writing all of these bios and cool stories that go along with this. And he's calling it a pop crypto art series, and it's really cool. It's novel. I saw someone in a thread talking about like gamification that might come in handy at some point in time. Like nothing official there. I just thought it was a cool idea. But there are several NFT giveaways this September 19th. So that is, I believe that is Sunday, and it should be a busy day for the ALGO fam. So, but take some time. Take an hour of your day. Hop on, even if it's just audio only, throw in your earbuds, tune in, you know, on your iPhone or whatever it is. There's going to be some cool giveaways. All you got to do is, you know, go check them out on Telegram, and there's links there for the bios and the characters. You can get an idea of like what's going on behind the scenes. There's some cool Medium articles there. It is really in depth what they've put together so far. And to me, it seems like a serialized, like cool adult comic. Is like the closest you know, reference point that I have, but I just want to follow the story. It's going to last like a year and a half of storytelling of these characters. So I want to see what you know, adventures they go on and what they do. So a bunch of you said, hey, yeah, we're going to watch you live, Crypto. That's cool. And down here we've got, there we go. Here's some copies of the characters and what the NFTs are, and there's a whole bunch of NFTs that are going to be given away in addition to a super rare Swappy. Swappy is this little dude over here. You see a little like corner of his head. All right, that's it. That's all I got. That was a lot. I thought this was going to be a short video, but I tend to ramble. So you know what? Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Let's do this again some other time.